How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Double Pebble. Right, a lot of you have been waiting for this LP Loyal Player reviews, so I'm going to be starting it this week, and for the next few consecutive weeks we will be looking at loyal players. I've got the GMs to insert 5 loyal players into the streamer's account, so I have 5 ready-made reviews, and then subsequently I'll review some world best because they have been updated, and then mainly for the next few months we will probably be looking at mainly loyal players and world best players. Okay, so today we are looking at one of the most highly hyped loyal players, okay, Yaya Toure. Now if you remember back in the old engine, Yaya Toure was like the must-use midfielder in the team, together with World Cup Pogba. If you remember, like every single team has a 14 World Cup Yaya as well as a 14 World Cup Pogba. But ever since the engine update to this Impact engine, almost nobody uses Yaya anymore. But the new loyal player Yaya Toure looks fantastic, and let's look at his stats now. Okay, so he plays primarily in the centre mid position. The first thing you'll notice is his size and build. He's 189 cm and 90 kg. That is massive. Okay, he has a physical presence to him, definitely. Okay, strength is crazy, 90 strength. Okay, his stamina is 88, good for a midfielder. Dribbling and ball control is very good as well, which is rare for a big man. His tackling is not that good, 80. Short passing is good, finishing is good, long passing is above average, long shot is very good as well. Interception is quite low, but his positioning is very good, and his vision and his reaction is decent as well. Let's look at his other stats. As I said, his strength is good. Now another thing about him is his sprint. He is very fast. 85 sprint for a midfielder is quite rare, to be honest. But his acceleration is not that quick, so I'm anticipating him to be like fast over a long distance but slow at the initial 10 meters. Okay, jump is quite low, but generally for tall players it's like that unless you're Drogba. Agility might be an issue, 77. So I never like players with low agility, so that might be a bit of a problem. Other than that, his marking is also quite low, so generally his defensive stats are quite low. His offensive stats are good. Heading is 83. Alright, okay, now let's look at his style. Okay, I want to get this right. His style. He's a midfield master, goal master, playmaker, dribble master, long shot specialist, free kick master, target man. He's a finisher. He's a tanker, obviously, and an area threat. And surprisingly, he's a fast runner, in the sense that he's got a wing player trait. Style. Alright, so if you look at his style, right, he's a pretty offensive player. I would say he's got mainly offensive traits, styles. Okay, traits wise, injury free, he's a playmaker, and he's a sniper, which is long shot. One thing I want to take note of is the work rate. Now I don't remember other midfielders with such a work rate, mid-low, which means that he's almost non-existent in defense. So that might be an issue. We'll try him out later. Price wise, crazy. When he first came out a few days ago, it was $1 billion for him. $1 billion, which is like at least twice the price of an average world best. Alright, currently he's been normalized a little. He's at about 720, average is 800 plus. Crazy price. Alright, so let's now go into the in-game analysis and see whether he's worth the hype. In-game analysis, first thing, very strong player. Because of his height, his weight, his strength, it makes him a physically imposing player in the middle of the park. Alright, he's more of a goal scoring midfielder as compared to a defensive one, and that might be a strength, it might be a weakness. It depends on how you like your midfielders. Okay, he's obviously quite fast because of the wing player style as well as his high sprint, although his acceleration is a bit slow, but surprisingly in game he seemed to accelerate quite well. Maybe it's his long legs, I'm not sure. Okay, his long shot is really OP. I've scored a couple of long shots with him. Shooting is generally very good for him, and his passing is also generally good. But although in game I haven't found a bad passer, like the passing ability is determined on your own passing ability more than anything. Right, Another strength is he's a major threat in the air. Seriously, like You know, sometimes your center midfielders will drift into the box together with the strikers, and when you put the ball in, right, Yaya Toure, if you aim for Yaya Toure, right, more often than not he will win the header because his strength is super high, 90, and he's very tall as well, 189. So he's really crazy in the air, right? Scored a couple of headers as well with him using headers. Now on to weakness. He's got two major weaknesses, and these are game changers, to be honest. The first one is that he's very stiff. Using him is like using Drogba, if you get what I mean. Very strong, very fast, but very stiff. So if you are the type that twists and turns, which is what my gameplay has changed into recently, you will have a problem with him because he loses the ball often. Like when he gets the ball, it takes him maybe a split second more as compared to other players to turn away, and he'll get tackled. Okay, so he's and that is the same thing with Drogba as well. So anyway, when players are stiff, they lose the ball more often. It's so much harder to twist and turn with him. Okay, another thing is his work rate. Now, let me know in the comment below if you know other midfielders with mid-low work rate, because I haven't seen anyone like that. He's very good offensively, I have to say, but he almost exclusively does not defend at all unless you manually control him. Like I have seen instances whereby when I'm defending, he literally just jog back, and then once past the semicircle in the middle of just past the middle of the field, right, he will stop running and just wait for the ball to come. So he is more like a cam in the sense that his base position on the field is in the cam position, advanced midfield. He doesn't really help out in defense. And these two are really major weakness. His defensive stats are terrible, to be honest. Tackling, aggression, interception, sliding tackle, all of them are very average, I would say. So if you are using a midfielder and if you are using him, you want to think about the defensive aspect of the game, okay? So overall, I would rate him a 7.5 out of 10. I'm not sure why there's all this hype. Yes, he is indeed one of the best version, or the best version of Yaya Toure, but the two major weaknesses really hampers him a lot. He can't move very well, he can't defend at all, in the sense that he don't want to defend, you know. But if you're looking for a cam, you might want to consider him because he is the most powerfully built midfielder, I think, and his basic stats is all for a cam. So you might want to buy him and put him in cam if you are using cam, alright? Is he worth it? Alright, to be honest, I think you guys know the answer. Definitely no. There is no way you should be paying 700 million for a midfielder of his caliber, alright? If you think about it, Xabi Alonso, world best, whom I think is much better than him, is like a fraction of his price, okay? And he's got more styles as well. So I'm not sure why anyone would think about buying him now. The price is inflated because of novelty, depends on how I pronounce it, I don't know. Anyway, if you want to buy him, wait for the price to be normalized further. Maybe 200 million. Even 200 million I would think is very expensive for a non-world best player. Think about it, EC Ronaldo, LP Yaya Toure, the price is crazy, alright? And that is all I have for this week's video. I hope you guys find this loyal player review helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We are almost to 2000 already, almost there already. Just keep going, guys. And give this video a thumbs up if you like this, and don't forget to subscribe again. And I'll see you soon.